Hi, welcome. It's been a minute. I know I've grown the mustache and I'm still surviving. So welcome back to another episode of Martian Casting. I know you've been wanting and you've been eager for us to do another episode. So here's another one. See, I don't mind. I'm going to speak a little bit of Swahili, and a bit of English too. So I don't know who lied to who or who created this norm that if I love someone, I just have to tell them my heart loves you. I don't know who created this thing that looks, I don't know, it looks like this and call that a heart. Well, a heart to me is an organ that pumps blood throughout the body. So why are we complicating stuff? Why do I have to lie to my girlfriend, my wife, my kid that my heart actually loves you? Well, we know the function of the heart. St. Valentine's, you really played a trick on us and whoever created it. Because a heart is used to pump blood. A heart doesn't have a brain to think for itself. In fact, the brain commands the heart to actually work. So, to me, I think what we need to understand is that we need to get out of that cocoon. And I know, and I use that word a lot, and actually understand that whatever we think or whatever we do, whatever we feel, the feelings which turn into emotions which are actually converted into what we do. For instance, if I think about, like hugging someone or just kissing someone, it's not my heart telling me to do that. It's my brain that actually thinks about that. Then, through the feelings which are converted into emotions, then the physical body does the act. Let's stop tricking people. It's actually not that good. Oh my god. I had to tag your story. I had to tag your story. It's tough, man, living in the 21st century. The Gen Zs are converting everything into reality. Millennials, yeah, we kind of good and we're kind of somewhere, but all I'm saying is let's learn to teach the correct things, because we actually most people actually misunderstand, and most people get misunderstood and don't get the actual sense of what things or stuff is all about. So let's stop lying about specific things. I know it's quite critique, and it's not that good. You don't have to raise people. You don't have to do things blindly or pretend that they actually exist. Yet you know the truth. Let's not do that, man. Let's not. A heart is an organ that is used to pump blood through the body or in the body or throughout the body. The heart doesn't have a mind of its own to actually love something. If you compare it is the spherical thing, something like looks like this, the shape of the heart, as most say, I love you. So you can imagine the shape people draw when they say, I love you, and compare it to the organ in your body that has no shape. In fact, it looks weird. Now compare the two and tell me the difference in your own words. Comment down below what you think. The image or the shape you create after you tell someone you love them, that is in your brain at the moment, that you have longed and thought it's actually the heart, and the organ in your body, then compare the two and tell me the difference down in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please kindly do so, because there are more critic videos like this on this YouTube channel. And for more, you can go also check out our other YouTube channel. It's called Mash, just Mash, where we just post random car videos, random mini series and we see where we are going to head. But watch out, it's not what you think. Everything you think about. For instance, look outside. Look where we're seated. Look around me. I'm in a car. Does this actually mean anything to you, or is my eyes really lying to me? Colors, are they just illusions, or they are things that I imagine that they are true? Look at the sky. Is the sky really blue? Is the cloud really white? Is the food that I eat really appetizing to my eyes? Does it actually mean that everything around me is a lie? What makes me feel that I am human? Well, because I'm human, I'm not an alien. But what makes you think that there's a difference between you and an alien? What's the difference? In fact, you might be the alien while looking for another alien that doesn't exist. Point to note. Always ask yourself why. The why question is really, really, really important in the generation you're living in. Because if you can't ask yourself that question, then good God Almighty, I don't know what will happen. Jesus said, once you're hit on this side, you should give the other. Well, the good Bible tells us that every single day. But look what happened when he went to the temple and found people actually doing business. What did he do? He got mad. And he literally made them feel the wrath of God. Well, I'm going to leave that as something. I know to some it may not make sense, but it does. Everything around you is supposed to be there for a reason. And not just for you, but for others too. So, if you walk by and see something that's worth buying, well, buy it. If it's not worth buying, then leave it. If you get this now, well, kudos. If you don't, maybe in the future you will. Now, whatever happens to you today, tomorrow, 50 years from now, a century from now, you're going to leave behind a legacy that most people are going to love. But have you started? Do you have a plan? You're going to work every single day, yes. An 8 to, maybe let's say a 7 to 5 or an 8 to 4, whichever. The bottom line is you're going to work, you're working for someone. So you are converting your energy for money. You're converting your time for money. I mean, is it not time? You're converting your energy for money. Whereas it should be the other way around. Have you created something on the side that's going to make you, let me just use the word people use, rich. You can't get rich by working for someone because you're making them wealthy. I say this channel is going to be one of the most criticized channels in the world, and that's why I started it anyway, because it's about telling people the truth. If you like it, yes. If you don't, then don't hold me accountable for anything. I'm just saying. Making money is easy. Well, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go work because you still need the money. But how long are you going to work? I've seen people, I personally have relatives who've sacrificed everything, have sacrificed their time, their energy, working for someone. But when that day comes where they need to leave, they just leave. And those people who employed them don't even give them the little bit of recognition of the work they have been doing for them for years. So that got me thinking, do I have to work 7, 10 years just to prove that I am a good worker? Or do I have to think, since I'm working for someone, that I have to set aside or create something on the side? Not because I know that I'm going to get fired or I'm going to get old, or because I'm just going to need a side hustle. No. What do you have while you're still working? What plans do you have for your future? What legacy are you going to leave behind? What will you teach your kids when you're old? What will you tell them you've achieved after retiring, after being fired? Because that's familiar with most. Because you get fired or you fire yourself because you're not comfortable with this with the situation you're in. Your current job is not actually making you happy, and to some it is. But when you ask most, they don't have an option, so they still have to work, toil years, while the people they are working for are creating other companies. They are they are holding them. They are creating legacies for themselves, whereas you're still there. So my question is, and my final thought: what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? And if you haven't started, it's not too late. I hate criticizing people. It's not too late. KFC founder created it when he was 65 years old. Now it's a global franchise. Each and everywhere you look, all petrol stations, gas stations across the globe, you're going to find KFC. And he started out with an idea, perhaps, or maybe he worked for someone, but still he had a dream. And he left behind a legacy, not only for him, but for generations to come who will hold his name. That's it. Why is Mark Zuckerberg great? Why is Elon Musk? Why is everybody you think of as a billionaire, multimillionaire? Why are people relocating to Monaco? Why are the Gen Zs? Why are the young generations creating wealth? Why are people so why are people so impressed? Why is the younger generation so into learning a new skill, online business, learning how to become self-employed, independent? Why are they learning different languages across the globe? Why are they so interested in what am I going in insurance policies? Why are they interested in government bonds? Why are they interested on how to run their own companies? Why are they interested in starting a small business? Why are they interested in franchising? Why are they interested in investments? Why are they so interested in? Have you asked yourself? Now, here's a point. I would just like you to just take your time. One day, take a day off and just go to a highway, whichever state you're in, whichever continent you're in. Just go to a highway and stand and look at the cars, the flashy cars that pass you by. Trust me, 97% of them are being driven by young youth. Let me just put it that way. Combine the millennials and the Gen Zs. And once you look at the cars they're driving, you'll be surprised because God Almighty, you don't know what they do for a living, but they are making it. Not only them, but also people who have also retired. We have seen homeless people becoming billionaires. It's not a wonder, it's just a plan and investment. Planning, investment. That's all I'm talking about. People, you need to wake up. It doesn't matter whether you're 70 years old, whether you're 15 years old, whether you're 7, whether you're 8, whether you're starting your new job, whether you just joined high school, you've just joined primary, you just joined your O levels. It doesn't matter. Whichever. Sorry, not that the word. Where you are in life. I think that's a good word. Where you are in life, you can still make it. God didn't bring you to this world because you're just a mistake, like most would say. No one is a mistake. That's why we have politicians, that's why we have actors, that's why we have thieves, that's why we have everybody. Understand? So you still have a purpose. I'm calling it out the way it is. Everybody has a purpose. So long as you're alive today, you have a purpose. Trust me. And finding your purpose is the greatest achievement you will ever achieve. Finding your purpose. Because your purpose will tell you who you truly are. Because God, God gave you life, so you are here. Now, the same way as opportunities comes once in a lifetime, it's not only the opportunity of getting money, it's also the opportunity to realize who you are, to understand why you exist. Yep. I'd like you to invite, I would like most of you who are, abroad, just come visit Kenya. You've been hearing stories, yeah, Kenya, those guys don't have food, those guys don't have water, their political system is disrupted and all and everything. Yeah, happens, goes across the globe, that's what is happening. But take a closer look at Kenya. The youth, so what happened? You see what is really happening. People are starting to understand the benefits of being true to themselves and staying true to that sole purpose, self-improvement. And once you realize how to self-improve yourself, then you're going to improve another person. Because if I have a business idea that's working for me, then I'm going to share it with a couple of people who are interested. And what does that create? It creates a bridge. It creates steps, not only for you, but for people. So the moment you rise, as you rise up, there are people following you. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. The world is evolving at a very, very, very drastic rate. Very soon, very, very soon, currencies are going to be exchanged at a higher rate. And trust me, when that day comes, if you don't have a commodity that you've hold for yourself, either Bitcoin, Ethereum, whether you're into oil, whether you're into real estate, wherever, transport and everything, if you haven't bought shares, if you haven't invested even in the tiniest bit in yourself, if you haven't done that, then it's going to be hard for you. Trust me, it's going to be hard for you. I'm saying this because I realized this a few years a year ago, and I'm starting to work on myself. One day this video is going to get over 1 billion likes because of what I've just said, and it's going to change the world. Remember, Travis Scott said the world will know my name. Now, the world knows his name. We've seen J. Cole, my favorite artist. He's a billionaire now, but he still maintains his dignity, his purpose. He can afford to walk, he can afford to ride a Bugatti Chiron from his house to probably wherever he's being called to perform. But he rides a bicycle. It's not because he feels, because he feels comfortable doing it. And remember, guys, once you reach where your pinnacle, remember where you come from. Because most people forget that a lot. Most people forget. Just from like 0 to 100 really quick, then from 100 to 0, the same way. Similar case when you have $1, when you have 1,000 shillings in your pocket, and you just go to a shop and buy, let's say, an ice cream or whatever you go to buy in the supermarket. Once you deduct that 50 shillings, once you deduct that $50 from maybe that $1,000, you're not going to call that $1,000 again. It's going to be minus $50. So make every dollar count. What I was told by my father is, whenever you get money, don't sleep hungry. First feed yourself, then plan for an investment. And that has been my motivation ever since. And with that, thank you so much, guys. We are back again. And yeah, I love this studio. This car has been, wow, it's been there for ages. It's a Toyota RAV4 1998. Thank you, Toyota, because this thing runs like a new sorry, Bugatti. And we still love it. So this has been my studio, and it's still going to continue to be my studio for the next couple of episodes. And once we hit that 1,000 subscribers, because this is a new channel, then we're going to modify it a little bit, and I'm going also to do a tour of this fancy car. So thank you so much for your support. You can also go find us on Spotify, Amazon Music, whichever podcast platform you prefer. Mash underscore casting, and also in Saudi Arabia. So you can also get us in I've forgotten the word, but it's written in Saudi Arabia. But we are still there. But for your convenience, you can still go search on Chrome or your preferred webpage. Search Mash underscore casting, and you're able to listen to our audio episodes. And just give us a like, and if you like the content, you can share it widely. I i feel the episodes really need to get and reach people. And yeah, when it comes that time where podcasters are being voted for, kindly, if this episode or these episodes or Masha underscore casting as a brand really really speaks into you, then vote for us so we can reach many, many more. Because our dream is to travel the world and do live episodes, and also, host great individuals in the world. And also, not only the great individuals, also go to the people themselves who listen to us and really have a one-on-one conversation with them. But without further ado, thank you so much. We really appreciate. Inshallah, God bless you. Kaya muradhim.